Hey, what's up, Union City? Just coming to you to share some information regarding our e-learning practice day we have coming up February 1st. I know that some of you have talked to some of your teachers about this and are really curious about what it is we've got going on. I just wanted to take a few minutes here, maybe explain, answer any questions you may have, and also prompt questions that you can ask your Harbor teacher when I'm all done here. So on February 1st, we are going to have an e-learning practice day, and that's going to occur during periods 1 through 3. Students, you will be here. You're going to report to your Harbor classroom to start. But I just kind of want to give you some information on what e-learning is, why we're headed that direction, and hopefully answer any questions that you may have before we get there. So first of all, just share a little bit with you about the awesome school corporation you're a part of. Randolph Eastern this year went 1-1 K-12. That's a big deal. If you think about it, every student in our corporation has access to their own laptop, which is awesome. After this year, we'll all have Chromebooks after our seniors graduate. Then obviously there's technology all around us. We do possess 2 3D printers. Sphero balls. I don't know if you guys have seen those before. And obviously we have all kinds of different technology in our KISS room. It's at your fingertips and in our technology office. Another exciting thing about our school corporation is we are a common sense media education site. We were certified last year because of our efforts in trying to educate not only teachers, not only students, but including the teachers as well, on what it is to be a good digital citizen. So that's something cool about our corporation. And then you can see in that little red bubble there are a number of awesome tools that we have at our fingertips as educators and as students that will help prepare us for what we're going to see in the real world. Some facts about e-learning. Obviously, the big question is why would we want to do this, or what is it even? E-learning, and these flyers will be hanging around the hallways, and you'll have access to them on Twitter and on the school's website. But e-learning days, these are virtual learning days. The plan is for next year for us to take virtual learning days where students don't actually come into school. We'll send you your assignments, and you will have access to those at home and have a chance to complete those at home while your teachers are here at school receiving some professional development. And they'll also be available to answer questions. So that's the intention behind this. The reason why is because independence comes up a lot with our students, and you want your independence. So this is a way for us to give you your independence, your academic freedom, to use that time wisely and use that time on your own, but also to prepare you for freedoms that you'll have when you get into the real world, and if you go on to college or when you go on to a job, you're going to have some independence, and this will help foster good use of your time. Again, why e-learning? We just feel like it's a great practice here at Union City and anywhere as far as that's concerned. It's just good practice to make good digital citizens of our students and of our staff. It's a good practice for us to give you the digital skills that you'll need for 21st century jobs. That's an amazing stat out there saying that 60 to 70% of the jobs that you all will do in your lifetime haven't even been created at this point. And that's staggering, but that's because of the rate at which technology is moving along. So e-learning is a big part of giving you the independence and showing you how you can work on your own and use those tools you have at your fingertips. Then you'll see the other bullet point there is also provides a point or opportunity for us to use e-learning days on snow days as well. So no more worrying about if we have to make up those snow days. The intention is in the future we get to the point where we can just do e-learning days and you guys can receive your education at home, and we can just continue moving along right where we left off. So the big thing you need to know for February 1st, what are the expectations? First of all, expectation is you're supposed to be here. It's not an e-learning day where you're going to be at home. This is a practice day that will happen in-house, so you are expected to be here. You'll come to school on February 1st and report directly to your Harbor classroom, and that's where you'll spend the first 3 periods. Your teachers will upload all of your lessons on Google Classroom. You'll have access to them there. but you will do all of your work in your Harbor classroom periods 1 through 3. You need to bring your headphones, you need to have your laptop, and you need to have your laptop charger. Those three things are a must. We don't need anybody just sitting there doing nothing because you don't have your laptop, or you can't listen to the videos that the teachers upload because you didn't bring headphones. So make sure you bring those things with you. Your behavior for that morning, obviously you're expected to do the work that's assigned for your first 3 periods. Don't disrupt others, just general guidelines which we would expect any day. The big thing to remember is once you've completed your work, you're going to have that time for yourself. Just like if it was an e-learning day off-site, you would be able to sit and watch Netflix or whatever. You will have independent time after you get your work done to do some of that stuff. So you can sit quietly, you can read a book, you can listen to music, you can take a nap. Those things, as long as you get your work done in the time allotted, that's the most important part. And again, that's the independence, giving you the ability and showing us that we trust that you're going to use your time wisely and you are going to get your work done. The assignments that you're given for periods 1 through 3 will be due at the end of that time allotted. Okay, so before you go to lunch at about 10:42, when we ring that bell at the end of 3rd period, all of those assignments must be uploaded by that point. If you have questions while you're working on your assignments, you must contact your teacher electronically. If by chance you're in a classroom with your Harbor teacher and you have that teacher period 1 through 3, I advise you and the teacher for you to contact them via email or Hangouts or any of the above, and contact them electronically. That again is fostering for the future of what that's going to look like, so you know how to ask questions when you get stuck and you're at home someday. The other cool part, it is a PJ day. We want to set a safe, comfortable learning environment. So come on in your PJs and enjoy that morning. And then in the middle of the screen there, I just put a couple statements. We've all worked really hard, students and staff, to find ways to grant you your independence. This is one of those ways in which we are going to do that. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is take advantage of this opportunity. Show us that we can trust you to get your work done. Show us that you deserve the independence that we feel like you deserve, and take this time seriously. Hopefully everything goes well, everything goes smooth, and this time next year we've completed some e-learning days where students are at home receiving their assignments and teachers are at school working on some professional development. That's all I have. If you have questions, please ask your teachers now. You can ask them and they will jot them down and make sure I get them. That way, if there are any questions that I need to address collectively, we'll do so. But come February 1st for something new, something different, and we will get through this together.